I wanted to sit here and today, because all of my life's saved, I want to talk about writing process, just chat about books in general, favorite books, all kinds of different things. And if need be, I'll plug in my computer and we'll do some excerpts from my own books that I've been working on and I've already published, because I know that a lot of you have not heard of my books. So, depending on who you are out there, it would be very interesting to see what all people have for questions. So, as you may know, I am Cam Rose. That is my pen name, and that's the channel name. So, I originally intended for my channel to be all about gaming and sharing the gaming experience, right? But, well, I no longer got a game console, as my latest upload has confessed. So, I'm gonna find a way to reach you guys with original content that centers around writing and the writing process. I'm also gonna go through my Bible study methods, what verses I enjoy the most. Um, I may not be the perfect person in this, but I definitely am starting to realize I'm gonna already need to get my chat going here somehow. I don't know if there's a way, but this is my first time streaming off of my phone. Now, with that being said, how do I do it? Chat, filter, all messages. Oh, okay, I get it. It's gonna probably pop right in front of my face. So that makes things a little easier. Um, so as you guys know already, I've been on YouTube for about a year now, and well, we've had a lot of fun with No Man's Sky, with Skyrim, and all kinds of other games, reviews of games. My hair's an utter mess, don't mind me. I don't really care. You guys are going to see me as I am. I'm pretty transparent. I don't have anything to really hide from you guys. My life is pretty transparent overall. I've got uh, I've got a lot of things that I will definitely be open about, and some things I just rather not talk about overall. I got gray hair right there in my beard. I just noticed that. I'm getting old. I'm turning 31 next month, so there's a little fun talk for you guys. I uh, I just find there's so much in this world that is fascinating. So that's why it inspires a lot of my writing is the world around me, the people I meet, the stories I hear, and sometimes it just inspires for me to make new stories entirely. So most of you who have heard me talking over live stream over the years have found out that I write dark fantasy. I also do write sci-fi and I write nonfiction. I have a poetry ebook out there as well, and all these are circulating around the net. However, you can see my in progress stuff at novello.com. Now, that is a tricky topic to tackle in just one thought, because Novello is a self-publishing platform of sorts. I'm not saying they are a publisher by any means, but they definitely let you post your stories for free or paid, and I absolutely love the platform. It's been a blessing. Um, I'm not really sure where to begin. There's a lot to talk about. So my first book, we'll go with that. We'll start with that. My first book was the kickoff to An Abrupt Incitement. And with that being said, An Abrupt Incitement is a series that is going to be 25 books in length, starting from the creation of the world that our main characters will live in, and it will end with the world's destruction overall. Now, it's a lot to take in for when you see the grand scheme of the overarching series. But we'll start with book one and talk about that. So in book one, we meet Flamos, a creation that is made by the evil entity of Seth. And Seth is, how should I put it? he plans to try to overthrow the heavens, or Heva, in this world. Now, when we dive in, we meet Kasira and many other characters, creatures, and even fight scenes. Um, yeah, don't mind me. I play with my beard a lot, by the way. You'll notice that I'll twirl my beard. That's why it kind of looks stringy in spots because I play with my beard a lot. Um, I don't like to shave. I don't like the feeling of it. Um, anyways, back on track. With that being said, Anubis decides to essentially adopt Lamos, and I don't want to spoil any more than that, to be honest. So I personally love it. With that being said, I'm already a third of the way through the sequel. It's been a couple of years of writing it, but I want to make sure that this series is polished when I release it, every piece of it, as polished as I can on my own. Now, I do not have a formal editor. I self edit, I self publish, I self draft. I get some peer reviews through different people. Some people will get art copies and various things. Welcome to the live. I just seen you come in. Feel free to join me in the chat. Today I'm just kind of relaxing, talking about writing and the process and the new change of direction with the channel. Um, so feel free to engage in the chat. I will answer. Oh, and I guess you scrolled on. That's fine. Either way, with that being said, I've also written a book called Of Ash and Flames, which talks of a split personality disorder suffering fire ganassi. Now, if you're not familiar with what a fire ganassi is, look towards Dungeons and Dragons. Phenomenal pen and paper game. One of the best hobbies I've ever had, and it is just so much of an entertaining time. Now, with that being said, I even have books that are based off of that in the works. I have a series called Ulteria, and that is going to be an interesting thing as well. Now, I'm also going to talk a little bit here about the poetry collection I have, and it is just an ebook. It's not a large enough book to put to paperback. However, it is romantic poetry. And now, with romantic poetry, I'm no poet by any means in my mind, but I gave it a shot, and well, people seem to like it. So I may even release another poetry book yet. I mean, I do have one that I call the roller coaster collection that is going to be sitting in my computer for some time. I'm gonna close that door before I get drowned out by whatever sound that is. I think that's golfers. Anyways, let's see if my coffee is ready to mix up because I like coffee. If you guys know me, I absolutely love coffee. I can't get enough of this stuff. So yeah. With that being said, I also do have my notebook at the ready. So if you guys talk about anything that you in future videos, I will be taking notes and writing them down because I want to be able to reach out to you guys as best as I can. And welcome to the live. I just see you joined. Feel free to hit the chat and I will reply and talk with you. Oh, another one bounced. Okay, that's all. Okay, that's fine. I want to talk about writing more for sure. I want to talk about getting through the writing process, world building, how to make a magic system, all those kinds of fun things. And, well, at least fun to me. I find it fun. Writing is one of the best hobbies I've had. And to me, it's a career. I built it into a career now. So I may not be the most amazing writer out there, but I definitely take pride in what my work is, you know? And I'm not talking like, oh, I'm going to rub it in everybody's faces. It's more like, I'm just proud that I got it done. I could achieve this. And the thing is you can make this a reality yourself if you're an aspiring writer. And I guess this makes me want to start a poll. And I want to add two options. And I'm just going to make up a little poll here. I haven't done this before. Romance. So, the question I'm going to poll here today is, what is your favorite genre? Now, if I don't have it listed, feel free to mention that in the chat. I can never get enough information. I absolutely love what we do. So, what is your favorite genre? Personally, I love fantasy. I mean, it's a lot of fun. You get to create races, use magic, there's enchanted items and weaponry and armor. You could build an entire world from scratch if you want. You could base it on this world. There's so much freedom with fantasy. It's one of my favorites. And I mean, who doesn't like to read Tolkien with Lord of the Rings, for example? That's a great example of a fantasy world that people just can't get enough of. I mean, look at the Hobbit series. We have Lord of the Rings trilogy. We have the Hobbit. We have what's the other one called? The new one there before the Hobbit happens. I forget what it's called. I can't even think of it. And then I also like my horror books. I mean, Stephen King with Christine, Pet Cemetery, Clive Barker's Hellraiser series was phenomenal. So there's so much to talk about in those respects. And I would love to see what people have to say about their favorite genre. I mean, some people will say, oh, well, my favorite genre is romance because of the 50 Shades of Grey series. And personally, I found that a little too much because it seems quite abusive in nature. But who doesn't have their own opinions on that kind of thing, right? Now, I am very opinionated, so don't take any offense to what I say in my videos because my opinions are only opinions. It doesn't make them true. It doesn't make them fact. It doesn't make them to be like entirely worshipped or anything like that. It's not like you got to take it as concrete, right? So I just want to say that there's a lot of freedom in writing. Um, Science fiction is another fantastic genre. I mean, when you go into the dystopian subcategory, even, it's another fun thing to read through. I mean, one of my favorite series out there is the Hunger Games trilogy, where it's what is it called? The Hunger Games, Catching Fire, and oh come on, I know this one. The Mockingbird. There we go, Mockingbird. So with all of that, there's a lot there. And oh, somebody dipped in and out again. I'm actually enjoying the fact that I can just talk to a camera until people pop in. You guys can jump in anytime to speak and chat with me. I'll gladly reply. This is an open discussion in my mind. I would love to see what you guys have to say. And I know one of the writers I love to watch on here is Jenna Morokai, I believe it's pronounced. Morokai, I believe. Yeah, I think it's Jenna Morokai, and she does some fantastic videos on the content of writing, how to go about it. She does live streams of it. Mind you, I just find it phenomenal. I mean, she teaches so many people about the writing craft, and that is something amazing in my own mind. Honestly, I wish I could get like Stephen King on a live stream so I could sit there and listen to his opinions even, because there are so many fantastic authors out there, and I would love to even just be a drop compared to some of them because they are just phenomenal writers. They build worlds that are so immersive and so engaging. Rule systems for magic that just perplex the mind. Like J.K. Rowling with the Harry Potter series. What a writer. And to think it started off as her scribbling on, I believe it was toilet paper in the bathroom. Like, if I remember correctly, it's not. Welcome to the live. I'm just rambling on about books and genres. Feel free to engage in the poll what your favorite genre is. If the answer isn't there, feel free to let me know in the chat. I do have a notebook right by me, so and I'm more than willing to answer questions and write down notes for future videos. I mean, if you got a recommendation, I would be more than happy to engage in that. Um, I think it's very fun. Let's see. What can we do? What can we do? Oh, ooh, there's filters on here. Okay, interesting. I don't think I like any of them. What's this? Oh, okay, it's a highlight thing. Okay, I like that. I like that. And I can mute myself and I can move my camera. What's this do? I can share. That's really cool. I like how this live thing works out. Welcome to the live, and feel free to chat with me in chat. I'm openly addressing any writing methods, book talk. I like the idea of engaging with people. um, I really don't mind even if people ask questions about me because I find that it gets you guys to know me better, you know? Overall, I find there's a lot to offer in information itself. I mean, I'm a bit of a geek as it is. I love Marvel in some senses. Deadpool's my favorite. I'm gonna miss Stanley, that's for sure. He wrote some really amazing comics, and then like, mm, I think the way I slept last night hurt my face. That hurts for some reason. But I'm glad that anybody comes in, anybody who wants to talk. And I'm thankful for every subscriber I get. It's been a journey so far this year. And I know we have to take a new direction because I no longer have a console, but that's just part of the excitement in my mind. Because I'm not going to take down my old content just because I'm taking a new direction. Don't get me wrong, I love the old content too. I got white hair there. It's driving me a little bonkers. Yeah, maybe that helps. Just cover it. I'm being silly. I wonder if my pot of coffee is done brewing yet. I'm gonna go check on that. Whee! Up I go. Ha ha ha. So a lot of you guys liked my Fallout content, and if you guys like my Fallout content, I really do think you'll like one of my upcoming works in the dystopian genre, and it is called The Badlands Kinship. It's part of the Badlands series, and the Badlands series is just a sci-fi dystopia. So it's all about how Russia bombed the world with nuclear warfare. It talks about the struggle to survive by getting water, being destroyed by sandstorms, housing crisis of sorts. Um, they also talk about new creatures that mutated because of radiation. We also talk about the company Arctech, which was a highly advanced technology company, but well, they might have messed up a little bit, just a little bit. They got some mercy, just maybe, maybe. Oh, don't mind me. I'm full of joy today. I'm watching my coffee as I pour it. Sorry, guys. I gotta make sure I make my coffee without spilling or making a mess. I don't like that idea. I don't want to make a huge mess out of things, right? I can't believe that overall everybody that I've encountered on YouTube has been so welcoming and so friendly overall. I mean, there are the occasional people that have been rude, but it's part of the journey of being a content creator, I guess. And that's the beauty here. When I think about it, I feel like the whole journey is just part and parcel of being a content creator, right? Now, you guys may find this mug particularly funny, so let me know in the comments after. But look at old Karen. I'm no longer a stoner, but I definitely still use the device to smoke tobaccos, if that makes sense. Well, tobacco, not tobaccos. I didn't realize tobacco could be plural. Ow, that hurt. I don't know why that hurt suddenly. Mm, there's nothing that beats a good cup of coffee. So, I don't know really what all to explain here. I was just hoping that I could jump on and engage with you guys in one way or another, you know? And I know I'm not the most handsome fella. I look like a complete freak show sometimes, but that's okay. I don't mind. I know my eyebrow could use a little cleaning up, and my beard is pretty out of shape and whatnot. But I'm just here to be engaging with the audience that come through. I find it so much more rewarding just to be transparent. So what if I have a beard, and so what I look like? It's not what I look like that matters. It's the content that I deliver. And a lot of people forget about that kind of thing. When they make content, they're like, oh, well, I need to have my whole thing kept up and blah, blah, blah. Hey, and welcome to the live. I see you dropped in. Feel free to engage in the chat. I absolutely love the idea. I'm just rambling on right now. So if you guys want to ask any questions, feel free. I have a poll activated right now, and it's asking what your favorite genre of book is. If it's not in the poll, feel free to chat it up, and I will gladly take notes, and I'll talk about it later on in a video because I like your guys' feedback. And yeah, but overall, it's been a journey. It's been a journey, guys, and I like journeys. I like adventures, and with that, what adventure doesn't have challenge, right? And a lot of people may find that I'm weird or have a lot of odd opinions, and that's okay. That's what makes us different. We're all different in so many ways. It's a beautiful thing. Why worry about that, right? So the whole point today is to share bits and pieces of anything I can. I'm planning at one point to start recording chapter by chapter audio of the Draconis Wars. And what I may even do is I might take excerpts of the Draconis Wars and run it through an AI. That way it can help me portray the imagery of the Draconis Wars. I think that would be a good start. I mean, some of you guys really love that. One of my buddies has it on what he calls his Tolkien shelf. I feel like that's such an honor. Um, a lot of friends have been very interested in the series, and that means a lot to me. That really does. I may look like I'm tired, but I'm not. uh, I really wish I could further explain what I'm thinking, but it's kind of coming to a blank spot. I'm wondering if I even should read excerpts of the Bible at one point or another. Just straight reading it, and I would turn off comments for that because God's word don't need no hate, you know. Um, with that being said, I absolutely adore what we've been doing on this channel, but I do need to take a new direction. I don't have gaming console anymore. Until I get a computer up and running that can actually handle gaming to some extent, it's going to be at a standstill unless I find another way to produce content. So I'm going to use things like OBS to capture things off of my laptop. It is a dinosaur of a laptop now, but it works. It does the job, and that's what I write on for the most part now. It is on my laptop. It's one of my favorite tools. And on that laptop, I have Pro Writing Aid, which is one of the best tools for a writer, in my personal opinion. I also have something called, I think it's Fantasy Archive. I'm not sure what it's called. I'd have to look at it. Maybe it's time I plug in my computer and find out. I might wait until we have more people here, and if that's actually a demand, I'll actually cave and plug it in. It may take me a moment to put down my phone and stuff, but it'll be worth it if you guys really want it. So, in the end, it's what the audience wants that I'm going to be looking at. I can't believe we've already been 25 minutes in stream. It's been pretty quiet overall. It's been one-sided conversation to a screen, and that's okay. I'm not expecting after 3 months of inactivity to just boom. Oh, hey, look, 100 of my subscribers came in. It's not going to work that way. Not too many people like live content directly. A lot of people do. Don't get me wrong, but a lot of my audience likes shorts and they like their long form content, not lives. So I'm noticing that pattern. So if I can, I will engage in more written or long form content. I think I got, no, I didn't. I was gonna say I think I got the hair that's driving me nuts. I could see white hairs in my beard. I'm getting old. I don't know if I like that. Oh jeez. So welcome to the live, and feel free to chat it up with me. I'm more than happy to answer any questions. Uh, I've been on YouTube for about a year now, so like we'll see what people want to hear about. I've been more so talking about writing. I used to come from gaming. Oh, well, that happens. I guess people are just scrolling through the shorts today, and that's all they want to see. I can't blame them. Some of these shorts are really funny, like the Manny Show, I believe it's called, where that guy Manny makes skits out of sound or the sound pages, if that makes sense. Oh, I have such a soft smile, and I don't have a big kind of smile. Ah, that's coffee stained teeth. I drink so much coffee, it wouldn't surprise me if that'll never go. However, that being said, I want to keep on the topic of writing. I mean, not everybody's a writer, and most of you guys are gamers that come through my channel, and maybe that's where I should focus more. But I want to be able to provide a vast variety of content because I'm more than one talent. I'm not just one thing. You know, I can sing, sure, but that's not all of me. I can write, yes, but that's not all of me. I'm not just one thing, and I feel like a lot of the YouTube algorithm is geared to being centered around one thing. Well, I am gathered around one thing, and that's multi-talentism. Because why limit yourself to just one talent, right? It doesn't make sense to stick to just one talent in my mind because we as people have different talents, different interests, and that's what makes us individuals. And you're not following me just because, oh, he plays my favorite game. Well, at least I would hope not. I hope you're following me because, oh, the guy seems to be, funny or has an interesting personality. It's, I'm hoping it's not the games and the content I make alone, the topics that I talk about alone, that bring you to my channel. I'm hoping that it is a mixture of things. Oh, well, I like this book and I like this idea, and oh, he's a writer. Well, maybe that's interesting. Maybe I'll check out some of that. Maybe it's just my personality overall. And I'm hoping that that's what it is because I wouldn't want you guys to think that, oh, well, he stopped making Fallout content, so I'm gonna go and leave the channel and blah 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 blah. I really hope not. I really hope not. because it's driving me nuts. You see that hair? That hair right there. That's the one driving me nuts right there. And I can't seem to grab it. No matter how hard I try. Did I get? No. See what I mean? I try to get that hair out. I've seen that in the mirror. I don't know how many times now. I have tried to pull that out. Can't seem to find it. Can't seem to actually get it. So, that's a bit of a bummer. This is what I mean. I am transparent. I don't care. You guys can have opinions on me. Everybody's going to have their opinions of me and what I do and how I present myself. Oh, well, he's got a beard. He looks like a bum. Okay, fine. If that's what entertains you, I think it's a little shallow in my opinion, but whatever works, right? I guess people have all their different ways of enjoying content. Like, I don't know. But I really think it would be interesting if you guys gave me some ideas for what you want to see for writing content in the channels to come, because we are changing our direction. You know, we're gonna really change our direction. Whether it's Bible based, whether it's writing based, we are changing our direction for now. The gaming content will come more again, but it is going to wait until I have a computer that can record such gaming. Now, whether that be the retro gaming of the Game Boy games like Pokemon, or even Pokemon ROMs, you know, I definitely think there's a lot to go with. I may not be the most entertaining person to look at, but I hope that what I say it reaches to people. I hope that what I do and say resonates with people. You know, if I could inspire one person to write better content or even start the writing journey, that would mean a lot. If I could bring one person to God, even that would mean a lot to me. But we'll see what happens with the future of the channel. And I think I've spent plenty of time rambling on various things. And I hope to see you guys come back into the channel, give me a comment, a like, a subscription, and just see what we have to come with writing and writing content. And I'm going to be working through Google Documents to make these content types so that I can share them with you guys, and you guys can copy and paste it and use it yourself in your own home, for your own books, for your own fiction, you know, for your story plots. You know, a lot of these things are very useful in my mind. And I want to be able to give people free tools to use. That's part of the glory of the idea that I have, is that if I'm going to be doing these writing videos, I want to provide proper tools and proper feedback as a writer, you know, like from my experience, feedback from my experience. Not necessarily that all writers will go through what I've gone through and deal with the process as I deal with it, because there are pantsers, there are planners, and there are like a mix of both, like I am. So in the end, it's all a matter of what we like to do. So if you're watching this after it's posted, thank you for tuning in. And thank you guys for who popped in and out of this live stream while I was live. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Ciao for now, if I can figure this out. There we go. So, ciao for now, guys.